The plan was to leave Southern California the day before the run. We'd camp in our Sprinter van on the South Rim, wake up and run to the North Rim, and then catch a 5-hour shuttle back to the South Rim.
Here we are at the South Rim, and that's our destination over there, basically crossing the entire Grand Canyon. We're off to a late start, and we got some catching up to do. 7:36. Here's the mission. We have to make it to the North Rim by 2 p.m. because we have a shuttle that takes us back to the South Rim, and we have nowhere to sleep on the North Rim, so we have to make the shuttle. So we're committed. We have 6 hours to make it over there. The basic layout of today's trail run is it's 24 miles total. Obviously the first half is all downhill, about 5,000–6,000 feet downhill, and then we'll run 20 miles and then we hit 6,000 feet of elevation to finish it off. Some good footwork to start the morning, and the scale of the Grand Canyon is truly breathtaking. It's absolutely amazing. Chuck Taylors, flat bottom. The high tops prevent the dust from coming in. If we don't make the shuttle, we are running back, and that would be the rim to rim to rim, 48 miles, and we're trying to prevent that.
Absolutely epic.
This is good, dude. It's like a honey, creamy caramel. Two runners passing left side. Thank you. Two runners passing left side. Thanks. Thanks, sir. As we're running over this white sand here, you can see how much my shoes have changed color. There it is. Yes, sir. The hype, the stoke. Almost had Miles tumbling down the hill here. Too much stoke. Miles couldn't handle it. Almost went tumbling down the Grand Canyon. Tip-tap-toe, dancing on the trail. Here's the first glimpse of the river. Let's go. See the color changing between the different layers here. Miles has got the running stats on his clock right here. Or on his Apple Watch, rather. What you got, Miles?
67 minutes in, 5.7 miles.
There's no stopping this train. This downhill puts you in a good flow. You just gotta let gravity do what it does. Straight onto the river. Shoe. That is quite the cliff jump right there. we're deliberating which trail to take here. We're bound by this canyon, so can't get too far off. Thankfully there's no sun, the temperature is perfect for running. I can do this all day long, especially with this backdrop. Yeah buddy, the grind. Got your own thing going. Good pace. What time is it? 10 o'clock, so we got 4 hours? It's tight, yeah. 10-mile mark, and we're doing a little replenishment. Just 100 milligrams. Miles are taking off ahead of me. I'm gonna enjoy this caffeine, put in my AirPods, and get to work. This is so fun. So beautiful. Subtle uphill grind. We've got 14 miles left and 6,000 feet of elevation gain. We have 4 hours. If we don't make the shuttle, we can run back to the rim to rim to rim. We haven't even hit the real elevation yet. The north rim is steep and it gets cold at night. We don't have sleeping bags. We have no hotel, no plan other than make that fucking shuttle at 2 p.m. or run the fuck back 48 mile, 12,000 feet ultra unplanned. Starting to feel the grind here. It gets real steep here. I'm not sure how much of the 6,000 feet we already climbed. Yeah, I mean basically getting to the top of that. In preparation for the switchbacks ahead, I stopped by the creek, filled up all the water supply. In the meantime, Miles got a head start. Seems like he's on a good one. I've been chasing him for about 30 minutes and I can't even see him. I got some work to do. He's definitely putting in some work. Miles keeps pulling these out of his bag. I don't know what he did to them, but these are ibuprofen. That's what it is. Down the hatch. We got 2 hours and we got some work to do. Easy. Still got some power. Cruising. Look at this. An absolute race against the clock. I have completely lost Miles. I haven't seen him for about an hour, but I need to make this damn shuttle. If he doesn't make it, at least I can pick him up in the Sprinter van. Guys, I've been fucking running. I've completely left Miles in the dust. He is far back. I have about 45 minutes to make it to the top. It's very unlikely that Miles is going to make it. I don't know where he is, but I think he's far behind. And there's no service here, so I haven't been in touch with him for well over an hour. This is what we're working with. Fucking grind. What time is it?
It is 1:55.
1:55. I made it to the shuttle. Can't believe I made it.
What's the last? Is this your first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, good deal.
Here's our driver.
Look how he's dressed. Like it's freezing up here.
The temperature is perfect.
All right, who's going? I know. Are you going?
Miles is miles away. He's not gonna make it.
And there was just no way for me to convince a shuttle full of people to wait for Miles. And by the time he finally made it, it was 3 o'clock and there's no people in sight. To make matters worse, the temperatures are freezing, the snow is falling, he's got no second layers of clothing. In desperate search of water, he walked another 3 miles to get to the North Rim Saloon, but unfortunately, it was completely closed. He then walked back to the North Rim Trailhead, where eventually he got picked up by a family that took him into Jacob Lake, where he got a hotel room to spend the night, and I came and picked him up the next day. And we got extremely lucky on this one. The bus driver informed me that they have a zero-tolerance policy to snowfall. And the logic behind this is they want to avoid the potentially life-threatening situation where a hiker expects to be picked up on the North Rim, but the shuttle can't make it because it's stuck in the snow. If I wouldn't have made the shuttle at 2 p.m., we would have both missed the very last shuttle of the season. And trying to convince a stranger to drive you 5.5 hours back to the South Rim is no easy task. This is where Miles ended up camping on the North Rim.
Got back, freezing cold, no extra clothing, no water.
Very glad I didn't spend the night up.
Yeah, that would have been rough
Very
spending the night
miserable.
there.